traction as he can in mid, but really, Izu's first contact doesn't go well.
Take it down, nobody. Drawing first blood here of the map, of the round, is Stacks. Similarly, falls to the wayside. Kong Kong able to come away with the kill. A little bit of damage between the two players, but Kong Kong finds another fishing buzz out of the smoke. Sight now wide open for the taking, and Sylvan gets dropped. EDG looking for a flawless pistol, not gonna find it as Meteor. He's get a nice little lurk timing, but as he swings the corner, he will be sure
that nobody's coming through that way. Because that's definitely something a player like Meteor will do to you. You gotta be aware.
Pushing for the tailwind in. He's able to find one, but then gets full flash taken down by nobody. One so far, but Meteor now dropping. He tries to swing out from heaven. The site gets busted open.
30 seconds left.
Realistically found here. Buzz just trying to disrespect the snakebite, walk over and find a timing. Cannot do so. He falls, and Stacks will follow soon. With just one death, EDG. Relays there. Gonna back off. Tailwind forward. Stacks gonna be spotted. Drop down, and Kong Kong still so snappy with it. Finds one. Flashes up above around the top of the screen here. Izu. Wow. Fadeaway shot on assignment. Kong Kong is still wreaking havoc. Needs to hit that one, but cannot. Was, however, arriving. Takes down one. Doesn't realize it's getting hit from behind. Sylvan now with everything to do, but he cannot stop this plan.
Extremely difficult for Sylvan. No guns available until he is able to clear this corner. Around the elbow, Chichu.
Ready for the swing out. Ready for the instant trade. Sylvan would have to just hit this shot. Pop forward. Finds the first one. But did he see the jiggle? He did not. Doesn't have a gun. Doesn't have a clue.
Even with the comp changes, the tendencies that T1 has been playing with. There goes that Blade Storm.
Knives are popped up and over the top. There's the flash. The blind goes through. Kong Kong even immense amount of damage, but still able to stick the landing. Swaps to the shorty. Stacks gets obliterated. Buzz trades at the same time there at tower. Showstopper not getting
Spike planted.
any eliminations. And once again for T1 in this position. How do you try to get out? Simon tucked to the corner, does get hit by that paranoia. Izu's able to find one.
Still have the Rolling Thunder, though.
And they're just fully entrenched and ready to send this. I'm going to be taken down. Looks like that will convince him to go ahead and send the Rolling Thunder. Minor consolation, but Simon reads it absolutely gorgeous.
You just have to be in awe of what this EDG team is capable of at their best. They can destroy anyone. They weren't kidding in their pre-show video.
Hard to disagree. Crossfire going to be broken up a bit. Stacks finally gets himself on the board with an elimination here. Good timing on the rope. Meteor pushing forward, finding Chichu. Player advantage now. Found for T1 for the first time in this map. Tap of the plant, nobody. Quick peek over towards ramp, but still audioless, caught off guard. Stacks will be able to find him. Now it all comes down to Simon. Was a miracle worker for them in the past when they made their run to become champions. He needs to do it again. He gets that first step, but they're going to be spotted there from the stealth drone. It's the timing. Sylvan having to tuck back away. The paranoia does slow the tide here for the moment. He and Buzz getting completely and utterly surrounded. Nice little transfer on the Guardian. Sylvan able to find two. Chichu going to be taken down at the same time as Stacks. Arrives in heaven. However, still snappy with it. Finds the first, cannot find the second. And now it's down to nobody. The Prowler from heaven knows the location of one. Finds the other.
Where you need to get Izu and Buzz really fired up, really start kicking indoors, just like we saw Kong Kong on the other side of the map. 16 kills so far for Kong Kong, I believe 7 deaths. He has been absolutely electric. The man just continues to impress, no matter the game, no matter the stage. Izu able to find a little bit of space. No challenge, just a fault line to stall. It's Kong Kong. Timing.
Sylvan pop, goes for the push. Sylvan covering fire, able to find one, but Simon guns down two here on the site. Sylvan swooping out onto the rafters. Just managed to trade it back, trade it up. Player advantage down here for the side of T1. Catching a straight headshot, nobody up from garage. Gets rid of Stacks. Paranoia, flash, and Buzz on the entry. Judge in hand narrowly gets that elimination. Managed to hold on to his life here for a little bit longer, but Meteor on that flank. Trying to stave off the wraparound. It's being picked apart. Aftershock at the ready. Clear any angles here for them. Sylvan just trying to hold things here at the drop. And Kong swings the corner, finds one. And in the blink of an eye, all of Stax' team is dropped around him. Push onto the corner, classic in hand. I feel like at this point, it's less about can we get ourselves back into this map here? Can we make a run back and take this to overtime? It has to be. Can we get ourselves online for that second map of bind?
Exactly.
Nobody looking for a timing, drifts across. Himself disguised for the moment. How far does he pursue? Salvin trying to flush him out into the open. Meteor, however, able to win out the fight. Good information on the two players still playing here at lobby. Nobody pushing up into the smoke. Meteor catches a good timing, catches a kill. Fight starting to take away, but Chichu, ever present, finds one.
Shadows traveling.
There's still going to be one lingering around main. Can they flush open the site? Looks like the answer's going to be no. Chichu unless he can do something like that! Hits the floor! And nearly gets himself an ace to bring this to a conclusion. The time not on their side this round. Unwinnable for EDG. He wants to scrap, but there's no one there.
And why not?
Take the beating.
Why not? Love it.
Slow and steady back away, Chichu. On the repeat. Knocked down to 3 HP. Tries to slow up the approach. Kong, however, getting in behind, but timing a little bit off for him. Draws back over to the Sheriff Buzz. Stunned up. Flushed out into the open. Into Kong's welcoming arms. And it is not on a buy round that EDG will bring this to a conclusion. They look to do it with one hero Bulldog and some Sheriffs. Sylvan swings the corners, able to find one. Needs 3 more of those, but weapons have been recovered. The firepower in the hands of EDG, getting stronger and stronger. Sylvan just rejoining the squad, needing to ace clutch to keep them in the map. Avoids the fault line, swings back, finds one! Snaps on a Smoggy! And Sylvan will bail them out!
Stack's gonna read this push though from Kong.
That is the question for now. Slowly creeping forward. Kong, however, just a little bit more aware, a little bit faster. That's the spike now. Dropping the back alleys of Split. Izu able to find one. Simon gonna be taken down. Flash out. Kong desperately trying to play elusively, but Sylvan on the pinch is able to find the kill. The 3v3 now is nobody. Backing away, the rotation starting to come through. Chichu having to abandon the pit. One now scratching their heads. Shoulder might have been spotted. Wanted to go for the jiggle, but Gunfire will confirm presence.
Salvo's in a snake bite here.
Push out of the smoke, they double face it. Izu able to find one, nobody gonna be taken down.
30 seconds left.
Really nice there. An attempted delay from Chichu, but not much he can do there.
Trying to slow it up, but now it's getting out of their hands here. Double wrap around down the ramp here in towards main. Everyone from T1 situated on the site. Bring out Izu. Spotted out, flashes up over the top. Chichu, however, able to find one. Sylvan gonna be taken down. This is the 1v1. It seems like Smoggy knows exactly where Izu is TP2. You read that he's already pushed up into the site, taps the spike, swings out of the smoke, and they're missing each other somehow, some way. Smoggy's starting to get a read on it! Oh! It bounces in! Oh. Does he have the time? I don't think he does! That spike is erupting, and this map is continuing.
Not at any time. Paranoia, steering back sight. Connected at least on Simon.
Well, they're trying to slow things up. Buzz in ahead of that. Nightfall. He's managed to find one, get traded back. Kong coming out, finding one, but quickly getting traded. Immediately brought back to parity. 3v3 is Chichu up and over the top of the box. Interrupts the plant, puts Stax down. to low HP numbers.
Spike planted.
Sylvan in this corner, needing to win out this critical fight. The salvos start to fly. Stacks able to find one. Sylvan going to be taken down. Stacks abandoned here at 18 HP. In a 1v2. Snappy with both of them! The 4K Red Bull clutch! T1! Here economically, but EDG have still had some very close scraps in these thrifty attempts. A Rolling Thunder also online. Stealth drone sent. Nobody's going to check out towards me, but Chichu continues to be the final boss! By 3, they come by 3, they fall. Chichu destroys them all!
He is absolutely just unbelievable. What a tremendous player. Now he's going to throw the pit into mid. Meteor's going to try his own pit, but Simon right there to punish if he oversteps. And there he goes.
The heroics have a limit. It is not an infinite stock. T1 do well to get themselves to 7 after a flat opening half, but EDG
there just said that their game plan just wasn't up to snuff coming into that first half of split. Felt like they were practicing it well. A little bit of damage done to Sylvan. Kong try to clear this angle.
Scaling forward, taking some space, clears out that close cubby. Izu tucked in, able to find the headshot onto the first, gets Kong as well, gets himself a third, turns back.
Spike down B.
2 remaining players now. Here, ready to drop out of hookah, catches a glimpse. Stacks arriving, will be able to go ahead. Kong just trying to get that showstopper online. Re-swing in from Meteor, gets knocked out of the park.
And this might open the door for EDG to try to make this B hit go. They were rotating back, thinking about pulling off. T1, assuming that that's the case, is going to try to press.
In the peak, the reface, Chichu.
Rip and tear.
Able to avoid the damage here. Get one tucked into the side, but they know they have to try and take this fight. Tries to split the difference here, tries to go for the transfer, cannot find that kill. Izu, they tuck back, will fall. This Buzz now has to do it all. Swing in, and once again, being back around. Showstopper looks to open things up. Kong sprinting forward. Showstopper gets sent, plants his feet, draws down, and picks out Buzz. Just assassinated in broad daylight.
It's just outrageous.
Max desperately trying to get some kind of angle, some line of sight, but as soon as he swings out, Chichu is there. Now into the 3v5, T1. Likely gonna have to call for a save for the remaining players. Chichu stays alive with 3 HP. Looks for the last. Won't be able to quite find it. Izu does manage to come away with that, but there's just far too many players remaining, far too many angles to try to clear, and Simon come off here at the Garden. As that Nightfall goes across, connects on to damn near everyone.
Be a risky TP, but certainly available for EDG here.
Looks like with about 40 seconds remaining,
Buzz
going to try to play this out a little bit more patiently, but as you say, Buzz is on a flank, but it's just the classic at hand. Swings out, and everyone's right there, ready, waiting for him. He gets cut off guard, and now the pivot play comes through. Teleport taken. As there's a late lurk from Chichu, still sticking around over on that B side of the map. Finds a kill. Sylvan going to be eliminated, but Meteor. One with the Sheriff, rifles in hand. Gets himself a third.
10 seconds left.
And Chichu now just does not have the time. It's a question of does he take someone with him? He does. Meteor will fall, but T1 will be victorious.
This is bot.
Call coming through, and Kong nails the headshot. Absolutely devastating. Sylvan here to try to hold the line. The Molly, the orbital, all available to him. Sends it close here on the side, trying to keep himself protected. Up and over the top goes nobody, and now he will get taken down. Sylvan through that. Just managed to get a little bit of damage dealt, but cannot find further eliminations. 3v3, the push out. Meteor trying to find a timing, but cannot get a transfer. Gets the first. 0 point. Tells them what they want to know. A player over towards Garden. Stacks on the floor. Buzz needing to hit it. Doesn't find it. Swaps the weaponry. Opting to try to go for this res. Orbital strike now. Showing that he has to abandon his teammate on the floor. 25 health remaining. He knows the corner. He knows where he's at, but he needs to find the kill, and he cannot. Smoggy was inside. Potentially a gun. Will here for him. His Buzz also similarly will get taken down. Chichu is just an absolute menace. As EDG do to T1 what T1 just did to them. Their own thrifty teed up. As Izu on the peak. Makes eye contact with Chichu and wisely. And that tells all. Chichu swinging out. Back box is able to find one. Smoggy holds down Showers. Now trading Meteor. Getting EDG in with an advantage. Izu trying to stick for this. Goes down to 34 HP. Does manage to get the spike planted. Swing out from Buzz. Wins the fight. A 3v3 is Kong. Looks to try to open things up. The timing narrowly missed. Buzz not identifying it quite just yet, but still gets the dink. The spray down. Finds that elimination. Another paint shell now going to be built up. It's Buzz just saying tucked here into the corner. This time coming through. They want to flush him out. But Buzz snappy to find them both. Halfway towards having that showstopper online. Meteor will apply some pressure and find an opening here towards Hookah. And he will be able to do so. Smoggy going to be taken down. Kong, however, on a deep flank. Through able to find one. Nobody getting another. Buzz still alive. Playing here on elevation. See if he can spot anything out, but already this round barely rough for T1. 3v3, no weapons surrendered over quite just yet. They need to try to play this out as cleanly as they can. Sylvan will identify and shut down the flank. Buzz finds nobody in Chichu. Previously noted here in Hookah. Goes ahead and reconfirms his position. The paint shells to shove him back even further. Just end up having to play for some exits here, see if he can tap them down at range. Buzz wanting to get that last charge, wanting to go into the bonus with that showstopper online. The way it comes over their way. Showstopper. Just check out the rest of the site. Bonks his head on the entry, the blast packs, but Buzz swinging the corner. Does get the rocket through. A 1-to-1 trade on that front, but player advantage here for the side of EDG. Station still needing to come through from nobody, making his way across from that B site. 0 point confirms no one forward there in Showers. Max confirms no one forward, trying to push up here in towards Lamb, but as he swings out, getting clutched into the open, he's able to find one. Izu striking, finds nobody. Now, the 2v2, the time starting to take away the molly. Sent to further delay. Sylvan just stuck here around the corner, playing quietly, putting Simon down to 13 HP, finding the kill. Smoggy can only find the one. He cannot get this round win. T1 will convert their bonus. With the blast pack up in towards the side, but Chichu out on a flank angle, able to find one, finds two, as he peeks back in towards Zuka. Now that judge rings out. It's a rude awakening for T1. Well, command still pulsing for a brief little moment there, but now expiring. 2v3 noise made. The Armageddon online could just be called in. Sylvan on the peak, able to find one. Nobody playing this patiently. Sylvan trying to take some space, knows that if he can get rid of the flanker, he's going to be in a good spot, and now Simon's just being overwhelmed and picked apart. Sylvan held back here for the moment by the salvos. Kong out of Hookah, able to find one. They roll out the red. Nearly gets cooked, but just keeps himself alive for the moment. TP, Nightfall around the back. Kong going to be deafened here as Meteor. 3 positions. Then all command coming in to push forward. Sprays through despite the flash. Is still able to find one. Simon going to be put down. Izu now having to backpedal. So very low. Oh! Still finding 2 kills. Smoggy now with everything to do. His last teammate far too distant. 13-6, T1. They reply on bind. They get that win, and they send us the Pearl.
Unbelievable. 2 in a row. Quick rotations. T1 trying to delay a little bit.
A little narrow angle there from Izu. Couple taps in. Kong going to be taken down as Buzz. Peeks out from lower, is able to find him. First kill to try to start the retake here. Shock dart, not quite gonna find contact there. They both sent in towards the hall. Nearly gets the line up there, but Buzz is able to just strike a little bit faster. Two-player advantage now here for the side of T1 as they look to get themselves yet another pistol. The spam, however, into the smoke. Meteor going to be taken down. They're looking for the body block here. Grab locking them in position, and Sylvan going down the rest of the views, just being held. Another pistol win.
Nope, full throttle.
Nano 7, Meteor is ready for this. Does get taken down, however, it's nobody. Swing in the corner, finding one. Buzz similarly falling. Your advantage right back here into their hands. EDG not wanting to allow for another bonus conversion.
Planted.
We saw T1 achieve there on that bind. Nightfall very quickly online here for Simon. Is that here for the post play? See if it comes into play. Esports Smoggy holding down halls, finds the first Izu. Picked off, the Nightfall will go through. But so too will these kills. Just a singular casualty here as EDG get themselves on the board in round.
Izu. It's going to be a one and done here. Looks like the smoke is going to go up though. Let's see if they anticipate. Might jump up on top of that box. Nope, he's going to try the other angle.
Oh, but just out in the open is Smoggy. Thinking that they had this angle completely cleared. Goes for the repeat, cannot find the shot. He's get tagged up to 31, but ultimately gets himself out towards safety. Cosmic Divide now going to be called in. Buzz able to find one as nobody's going to be taken down over at Halls. Kong, however, starting to come online, finds two, but he's sat down by Stacks, who similarly gets dropped here by Chichu. The plant now able to be stuck. You're here around the corner. Simon taking that first fight, but
One enemy
Sylvan
remaining.
able to find the first.
Not ready yet.
Now into the 1v1. You're knowing exactly where he's at, but needs to try to find the timing. The swing. So we play ring around the Rosie. Identifying each other, spotting it out in the fight. Backed away. Meteor needing to get himself over towards the spike. Taps in and Chichu is instantaneous with the headshot.
EDG's not going to make any more rotations. They're going to lose out in the first kill.
That's eliminated. Smoke's obfuscating here. As Sylvan does get a nice headshot. Overdrive going to be committed here by Buzz. Finds one, but it's quickly shut down. Not quite the value they were going to be looking for, but Meteor on the lurk. Backstabs. Recovers a weapon. And this time, he wins out on the fight. As T1 are looking for another thrifty. Kong, however, other ideas. The plant being stuck in the swing, not coming through. A quick exit back into main. Vandal grabbed Izu, drifting across, and he hits one hell of a headshot. Spot out on the two. Big out, goes through, swing onto the corner, but Sylvan able to find that elimination, finds himself a second off screen. Simon just get taken down, but nobody now. Starting to go crazy as he finds himself three. Sylvan will finally be shut down. Izu just now makes his way over towards the site, the spike for the moment. There at Halls. Plant in behind the box. It's the tap of it.
Adapt or die!
So he's just gonna wait this out. Knows that he still does have time on his side. Wants to try to recover the weapon here. Nobody drifting down just below him.
Spike planted.
Sends out a shot, not gonna connect. Drops down with that backstab. Gets closer and closer as nobody is about to arrive, about to strike. And strike he does. Spotted absolutely nothing.
Go ahead. Stand your ground.
Armageddon going to be sent here, and yet Izu pushes up into the smoke. As it dissipates, he will get cut down. Chichu able to find one. The Cosmic Divide now going to be in play. The Pride has pushed them back, but he finds Meteor. A flash out, the jump peek, the Bucky finds him. Up and over the top, Buzz! How has he got
30
two?
seconds left.
Will finally be brought down. Recon not picking out anything. Sheriff scooped up, 20 seconds remaining. The Haunt cleared the smoke, dissipating. Sylvan still finds that shot. What a disgusting. Gonna try to shove them back. The Hunter's Fury as well. Opened up, just looking for a pick. Smoggy tagged up, taken down. As they have to try to flood forward.
Well divided.
No detain to be found here. Cosmic Divide now going to be invested.
It's the third one, by the way.
Yep. 3v2, the grab wall just pulling Kong in. Stopping him from trying to reinforce this position. The peak coming in, Sylvan. There again, but Chichu, how has he come away with two? Izu and Stacks both going to be taken down. This would be a monstrous round for EDG to try to get the win.
Whoa!
is another MasterCard Thrifty! As back once more.
More thrifties, please.
Beltron gets the spot out. He'll know that the Bucky is in play. For the stun there on the corner. A little bit of a minor whiff there on the bounce. Sylvan peeking out. Gonna be met with a flash. With the prowling out. Starts the chase. 30 HP remaining. Kong inching forward, finishes the job. Stacks Guardian shot, is able to find one. We are now out on the floor, but Stacks revealed, pinned down, take it down. Meteor strikes, is able to find one. Scoops up a weapon. A bit more firepower now behind, but Simon does well to find the headshot. Cosmic Divine now going to be called in. 2v2, the Dimensional Drift in play. Izu just spotting them both out. Sends out the fake, the overdrive popped. Smoggy spotted here in the corners. He just gets run down. The slide and Buzz cannot find it. Chicho at 5 HP this time. Nobody now held back. Weapon scooped up. The pinch getting ready to come through. As Meteor out to the open. Oh, it's massacred as they swing the corner. Stacks able to find two. Tucks back, 10 HP remaining. Tries to challenge for the fight. But ends up falling to the wayside.
I got the spike.
It all comes down to Sylvan. Nobody low. The tap, the first pound. He overstays on the angle though, and Smoggy is able to collect. So far here on this map, it started off hot, but just hasn't been given the space to really find that huge game-taking over value. But Buzz sliding in towards dugout, able to find one. Smoggy going to be taken down, swaps over for the Ghost. 2-player advantage to T1. Chichu, nobody. Get collected over towards the side of the map. Simon out into the open. Able to find that headshot, gets the kill, but he's taken down to 40 now, whittled away at 25 HP remaining. As the shock dart does connect. Sylvan on the straight. Damage here through the wall. The haunt going to be cleared out. Simon trying to push forward. The salvo's now sent. Sylvan just trying to plant his feet, take the fight. Falls, but Meteor keeps them in with the advantage. Chichu here. Gun down. Meteor will find the finisher.
I am not challenging that if I'm Buzz.
Salvo's trying to push him out into the open here, but Izu able to find one. Smoggy does go ahead and take down the enemy Yoru, but Buzz is just tearing him limb for limb. A 3K. Starting to cut across. Gets himself into position. The star is starting to fly. Dart cleared out. TP forward slide to the back. Buzz, Izu get one apiece. Re-swing. Nobody able to go ahead and hold his ground. It's an immense amount of damage. Down to 8. The shot, however, through the wall. Simon getting the wall bang hit. Stacks gets eliminated. Player advantage still here for the side of T1. But by fairly narrow margins. Nobody to try to swing. He's good for one, but...
Causing a little bit of attention towards A. His clear of a Prowler has gotten Kong to rotate over to water. Now they're going to rotate through, try to pinch onto this B site. Oh, Chichu!
Fantastic shot. Sylvan dead. Buzz dead on arrivals. He tries to get himself into the site, but they say absolutely not. EDG. They're going to try to bring this one back. Stacks tries to make it a little bit more costly. Available, but Stacks going to be eliminated. The one player coming into the round that didn't have a weapon. Just the Sheriff behind. Sliding in, Buzz. Distracted. Kicks the wrong target as Izu tries to get the little 180 flick. Just find Simon here for the moment. Kong probably going to have to try to go for the reload. It's forced away for the moment. The Armageddon now going to be called in. Izu on a crossfire, able to find Chichu. He and Sylvan, though, very committed positions versus 3. But the cross to the side, Sylvan covering fire, able to keep his teammate protected. A tap at the plant. Smoggy now seen here on this art side. The stealth drone looks to try to get that suppression across, and will be able to do so onto Sylvan.
Fake teleport.
It's a game of cat and mouse now.
Spike still
30 seconds
out here in main. Sylvan needs to push his way forward.
He's going to blink first.
They're trying to just cut noise. Sell that there's been a rotation cross towards that B side of the map, but EDG wisely play it patiently. Quick reposition, but the salvo's not on the mark. The plant comes in. Just the stun left available.
One enemy.
Oh, Smoggy finds the first. Sylvan going to be taken down. Izu now with everything to do it. Just 12 HP to try to do it. They have no idea where he was. He used the fake gate crash before. They have no clue if he's still in the site or if he's relocated elsewhere. The push getting ready to come through from Flowers. And on that swing out, nobody. Hong Kong not falling for it.
Spike planted.
Flash onto the corner, and Izu guns down two. Picks up the operator, takes an exit, says thank you very much.
Oh, now he's got the dimensional drift.
He's just absolutely robbed them blind.
Nowhere to run.
Hunter's Fury trying to call for it here, trying to track. Stacks frantically trying to line up the shot. They jump back out over towards main. Smoggy, however, down to a sliver. Chichu on a timing, pushing forward towards Art. Sylvan going to be gunned down. The counter swing from Meteor, not there. That's a window for Chichu to try to work off of. But it can make it happen. It's another MasterCard.
Bit.
Sliding forward, Buzz going to be put on the floor. Nobody. Sheriff shot to find it.
He's unreal.
Chichu continues to try to shove him back. Nobody finds another. Even further value found. As oh boy, we're back on this script, hey?
That's done.
Unless Meteor has something to say about it. Vandal recovered. Into the hands of nobody. Kong Kong as well. That Phantom, but he's been spotted. He's been felled. Nebula only gonna last for so long. The turret forward out of this one. Quickly cleared out. Smoggy gets repositioned here behind the screens. The reload goes through, and Meteor just...
Did a nasty relay bolt.
He's gonna slide in, he's gonna get absolutely destroyed. Smoggy able to find the headshot here as the crossfire set up from EDG. It's just too damn good. Izu, they're not falling for it. Looks like T1 calling for a re-explore across towards mid.
Stack still has the drone, so we might send that down, Art. Yep, send a bit of a fake. See if he can at least keep an extra player planted over there.
30 seconds.
There you go.
Potentially punishable there on the Stacks. Almost gets caught. Buzz on the entry, however, going to be taken down. Chichu finding two. Izu also taken out. Meteor falls to the wayside, and Chichu rips them to pieces. He said, "This is my site, my tournament, my round."
The danger man.
They needed it most. Thrifty not found. Some pressure here on to Meteor. The swing off the Prowler. Smoggy absolutely nails him. The Thorns slowing up the approach. And everyone from EDG already in position. T1 are going to have to fight their way through this tooth and nail.
They got to move off that stealth drone. That was just a great read on EDG's part.
The one ultimate that they had available, dead on the floor. The timing, a narrow miss. Stacks about to do battle here against Simon, but Simon steadies it! And in the blink of an eye, EDG take control! Sylvan's been sussed out, he's been found. Salvo's at his feet, and nobody will close it. 13-11. The defending world champions will not go quietly into the night.
Absolutely incredible what they're able to come back and do here on Pearl. They looked like they might be down and out. T1 was starting to string rounds together. T1 won the attacker side pistol, and Chichu had enough. He shut them out of so many rounds. The Sheriff, the Vandal, it didn't matter what was in his hands. He was taking T1's head,